Welcome back to this Anaheim Ducks franchise mode. Here we are, 2033 going into the playoffs here. Let's sim up and we will get into the playoffs. Alright, so we made it to the end of the season. Another 60 win season on the dot. I think we've been 60, 15, and 7 before because we've had 127 points before. So, yeah, let's again. We won the President's Trophy. Hopefully we can do something with it. Almost need to make our team worse so we stop winning the President's Trophy. And we're going to have the Jets in the playoffs. Let me just look, because... Okay, so we've won it the last 2 seasons, so... Third season in a row. By far the best team in the league. Look at this. Top 4 is Western Conference teams again. Detroit, Seattle. San Jose still unfortunately down here. Looks like Philly got a little better. It's 4.62 goals for per game. That's just ridiculous. And by far best goals against. 36% on the power play throughout the whole season. And we are 4th in PK. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. Zegers again with 100 points. Marner still with 100 points. Byfield with 99. So, yeah, that's awesome. Carlson, look at all these guys. Fiala was on the 3rd line, I think. Look at that. Nakis with 67. Hemming with 55. Misa with 41. And Ludwig is our lowest. Just offense like crazy. Look at that. Defense all good. Goaltending pretty good. 70 games for an 84. I don't know about that. But he played pretty well in them. Samsonov. Probably not going to win. Probably going to be Blomqvist. The save percentages are down. This guy, franchise. Hughes still awesome. I was just thinking about it. The Jets don't have Morrissey anymore. He retired. McDavid's still playing. I guess he's still only 36. Yzerman, 127. The offensive awareness just grows like crazy. McDavid wins the Rocket. Pasta's going down. We tried trading for him. He's on a not as good team now. Just feeding McDavid. Just quickly go through these stuff. Yeah, our pairing. A lot of our guys up there, you see. Most of it is our guys. There's only 3 guys in the top 10 that's not ours. Definitely not the worst plus minus we've seen. And then our old guy leading in penalty minutes. Pasta still shooting the lights out though. Trying to beat Ovi. He's still about 200 behind him. And short-handed goals, sure. Here's power play points. Yeah, Cole Yzerman. Not that many minutes logged. Only 2 people over 26. Marat Kuznetsov. Not that many people over 200 hits. kind of more fighters now. This guy's in the league now that's a fighter. Enforcer. Alright. So, let's get into the playoffs. Look at the Jets team. Oops. Forgot what I was doing there for a second. So they got Perfetti, Will Smith, and Helenius. So they're built. Oh, this guy's from Manitoba. So they're built pretty well. The only guy on their forward core who's still there is Perfetti. Same with their defense. They're not built very well. It's all like there's no real guys on their team anymore. And they're not that high overall. This should be an easy win. Like, they got some offense, not much else. And with our offense, they should have no chance. And we go to overtime in the first game. We just need goaltending. Oops. And we lose. Oh my lord. Oh my god. I keep spamming the button. So let's just pick it up in Winnipeg here. Go to overtime again. We should not be struggling. It's really the must be the President's Trophy curse. What is this? I'm changing our goalie because his best game he let 2 goals in. Other than that, he's let more in. We might have to think about getting a high overall goalie just to see how that goes. Okay. So let's get Tarnowski in there again. He had only 1 goal against there. I'd be fine with him taking over. There we go. And we've got the Kings who swept the Oilers, even though they are both very good teams in the regular season. I'm gonna just put Tarnowski in there and then scratch our other goalie so I don't have to change it. Because I don't want him coming in anyways if he's pulled. Oh, I forgot to look at LA's lines. I guess we'll play 1 game before looking at their lines. 5-0 win. Alright. Maybe it's better luck not to look at their lines. Oh my lord. Thomasino, McInnes, Preston. Their offense is stacked. I mean, with how good our offense was. Oh my. Their right side is stacked. Cole Hudson. Maybe not as good as his brother right now. Gustafson. Of course, we're playing a former goalie of ours. They're a good team, but we're better. Like, we had 4.6 goals for per game in the regular season. So, no excuse to lose it. If they're the second best offense in the league, we should still be miles ahead of them. And here, there we go. We just had to get our bumps out of the way in the first round. Minchikov's injured, that's not good. There we go. So it's either Chicago's up 3-1. I wonder if Bedard is still on Chicago. I haven't seen him much this franchise mode, Bedard, up at the top of anything. I want to check how long Minchikov's out. He has a fractured collarbone, and he's out for the rest of the playoffs. Lovely. He's on our top pair too. I think I just replaced him so we won with Lundestrom on our top pair. I mean, he's got the defensive awareness for it. 89. I guess it'll be Zellweger up there. Chikrin. And then a very defensive pair at the bottom here. Hopefully that works. Got a +5 at the top there, so honestly put Lundestrom in over, he might be a better defenseman than Xhekaj. Just have Xhekaj to be physical. We did pick up a defenseman off waivers. Oh, I forgot to look at Chicago again. Won in overtime 6-5. The first game. I think Chicago was another team that was in the top 4 there. Yeah, Yzerman, Bedard, Mangiapane. Yzerman was the one who had 127 points. Kyle Connor. Bunch of former Jets. Their offense is very good, like better than LA's maybe. Defense, they've got a good top pair. And a former goalie of ours who's destroying us. Love that, love that, love that, love that, love that. Love that. He's doing stuff that he couldn't do for us in the playoffs. And Middlestat, a guy probably 4th liner for them, injured. We can still beat them. They've got the curse of having our former goalie, but with how we use goalies, most of the goalies in the league are our former goalies. We lost the second game, lost the third game. Let's look at it. He's let 5, 3, and 4 in. It's hard to switch the goalies up so much, but 919. I'll stick with him because it's not an elimination game, I don't think. Carlson with 14 points, 16 points, 12 points, 10, 13, 13. So move Terry up there. Seven, 3, 7. I think we leave it like that. And then defensive wise, this pairing's actually been good. It might have been that top pairing that was struggling. How's Minchikov's plus minus? -1. I think we just gotta go like that because I don't want to switch it up anymore. Like, I could go like that. No. See how that goes. and we lose in overtime. I can't make any more changes. Everybody else has been playing fine. We just got to put it together. And we lose. That's an upset. Conference finals, even as the conference finals, we're done with that coach. Because of how good we did. I think we only gave him the one season, but we're at a point where we need results every year. So we'll find a coach in, I guess we gotta find a coach in free agency. Because to have a 4.64 goals for per game in the regular season and have that offense, like even against Chicago, we should be better than them. And I think we need goaltending. I think that's the problem. We lost to the eventual Stanley Cup winners. Let's look at our player stats in the playoffs first. So Zegers was decent. Our offense wasn't like massive like it was before. Yeah, Misa was disappointing. Maybe I should have scratched him. Drysdale was disappointing. Tarnowski was pretty good. So, look at the awards. Third straight year. Maybe we need to get worse to get better. Chicago beat Carolina. Eiserman, Art Ross, Hart. Hughes wins the Norris again. Braden Point's still playing. This guy. Eiserman also. Apparently, he won the Vezina with a 908. I guess probably just with how many wins he got. But he's not going to be re-signed. Doesn't matter unless you can do it in playoffs. Kokoniemi wins the Selke. I just because he got the most takeaways. I don't know how they get this. Yeah, Eiserman is the new McDavid. McDavid just snipes. Maybe it's just Bedard carrying him. So we'll look at our contracts here. We've got Hemming, Fiala, Lindqvist. He's probably going to ask for quite a bit. The Vezina winner, we're not going to be bringing you back. Chikrin. Oh. It went all the way down when it's 1 year, so we can offer you that. He maybe can still be a good defenseman for us. 2.25. Lindqvist. Could he be a guy that hops up? Not really, because Heinola the oldest, 32. And he's a defensive defenseman. He's not exactly the guy that I get. Hemming had a really good year to have for his contract year. We could give him that. We probably have a lot of cap space. Fiala's probably going to ask for a decent amount. We'll give him that. He had a good year. Just keep bringing everybody back, which maybe I shouldn't. Change it up, but we're such a good team, it's like, it's gotta do something. Maybe we're not tough enough? Me says went up even though he wasn't great in the playoffs. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Terry again has, oh god. And then 10, 11, 12. Lundstrom doesn't want to come back. He can walk if he wants. Maybe he's like, this team can't win. Won back-to-back cups and haven't done anything since. Back-to-back cups in our second and third year in the playoffs. Leach, you were... Honestly, I might just drop all these guys and change it up a little. Because we've just been doing the same. Just get some different guys in free agency. Let's sim ahead to the draft. So Nashville wins it. Couple trades in there. Who retired? We could have had Fiala, Marner. Who else could retire for us? Nylander goes before Marner. 1 year older than him. I see Bertuzzi retires there. Shabbat D'Angelo somehow has over 1,000 points as a defenseman. I guess he ended up getting a shot in Toronto. Oh god. Imagine that. Jones had a good career. Vasilevsky goes with over 500 wins. Braden Tracy never got a shot in the NHL. He was a career AHLer. Retires at 32. Former first overall. Didn't get a shot with us at the NHL. Team was just too stacked. He doesn't have good enough potential anyways. Let's look at the draft here. Just your typical top 5. I'm not gonna take that guy, he's 20. I think we have a first. I'm not sure, I guess we'll look if we do. We'll look at what we can pick. Two-way forward, he's 20 though. 20 as well. Nothing really that interesting. Scouts didn't do a great job. Some defensemen we could take. 19 looks okay. 19. 6th round pick. So let's look at progress reports. First I'll look at what picks we have. I think it's all of them, is it? Just no third. I guess we'll keep making first round picks. We've had, like, had him here and there. Byfield, you are stat growth now. Not really looking at anybody else. McKees, barely any natural growth. Hemming, yeah. Terry, still at 82, is being held up by his stat growth. So that's scary. Terry is scary, because he's only 35. That's why I signed him until he's 37. But I guess he declines quicker. Chikrin, he's getting stat minuses actually, but he's actually an 81. He's still listed as a, oh, he's a top 6 now. That's good to know. And in the AHL, this guy, that's good. He's a grinder, so he doesn't need to go crazy. This guy's still growing at least. Yeah, that's about it. And maybe, do we want to look for trading for a pending free agent? Because we'll have a bunch of space. 19 mil. None of these guys are necessary to sign. We could maybe look for a big goalie. How did Renz do in the AHL? Not great as a backup. Defensive wise, I'm not sure. Like if we got a really good right-handed defenseman and just stacked it, put Heinola on the top bottom pair. Offensively, I mean, Fiala is still good. Terry still had 44 goals as an 83-82 overall. So it's like I want to just keep him there. Just get like a really good player and put him on the third line. Maybe get like a physical guy. We could look at all 3 positions here. Who's coming up? McDavid. Let's trade for McDavid's rights. Like, why not? Take him out of Edmonton. We beat him in the playoffs, so he's like, yeah, let's go there. So forwards. If we were looking for like a more physical guy, Tomasino is pretty physical. Play him on the third line. Got a Cutter Gauthier. Bring McDavid and a physical guy in. Goaltending wise, is this guy UFA? Yeah. I mean, we could look at him. Just see what an elite goalie does for us. We'd probably have to trade cap away if we do all those things. There's no defenseman actually, so McDavid, if we get McDavid, he'll probably ask for, if he wants to re-sign, like 11 million with the 85% trick. So we have 19, so then we have 8. I kind of want to get Gauthier. 4.5 star. Dark Catan. 5 star. 87 aggressiveness, 92 body checking, 97 strength, 94 aggressiveness, 89 body checking, 90 strength. Gauthier he's been doing amazing in Boston College and in the winning gold with the US. And he's listed as third line, so we might be able to get all 3. Let's look at it. So McDavid, Gauthier, and the goalie from New York. So go for McDavid first. Add money. Ready to give up McDavid? Get Draisaitl too. Make him a package deal. Let's quickly look at who we might be able to give up cap for next season. So for extension wise, is there any extensions that I mean Fiala, even though he was really good, but you just replace, because on the third line he was like, yeah, he had like 80 some points. A little ridiculous, but we could just replace him. Other than that, I mean Terry we could just finally give up on, but still had 44 goals, probably second in goals for us. We are getting 2 forwards if we bring all those guys in. So then our forwards would be McDavid, Zegras, Carlson, Byfield, Marner, Nakis, Hemming, Fiala, Terry, Gauthier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have 2 more. So Petre. So we'd just be stacked. We'd be paying a lot of money. Nakis's extension kicks in. Defensive wise, I mean we're not adding anything, so the money that we're paying there is what we're not actually paying that much. So let's give them our first for McDavid. They don't want that. First and a fourth. Okay. We got McDavid signing rights. Let's go to New York. Let's get a goalie next. Your signing rights will give you a second. That sounds about right. They'll probably take it. Oh, wait. What's this? We'd have too many goalies. You can take Mr. Vinny. Take the Vezina winner for him. And Washington. Hopefully this is not is fine cap wise. Because we gotta sign this guy. I don't know how much because then after McDavid we should have about 8 million. He's only been a starter for this year. Realistically, he shouldn't ask for that much. He's a UFA, so let's go trade for Gauthier. Probably give up a prospect because draft pick wise. We'll give you this guy. We'll give you that guy. Just give him a few prospects that are probably not realistically good prospects. The guys we might not even re-sign. Probably will most likely never make it in our system. And then we'll give him like a third from next year. Just make it realistic. Because all those prospects aren't even really good. They have Ryan Leonard too. They still have him. He's another good physical guy. Pretty physical. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our top 9 is just ridiculous. Like even better. We got some grit in there. McDavid might be on the third line. I don't know, maybe I wanna get rid of some cap. Fiala. I think that's gonna be what we have to do. Maybe we look for another physical guy. For like a physical guy who doesn't make much money. Alright, I found this Anton Wahlberg here, from Philly that, isn't, he's, not making that much and he's very good, physically, so, we might not have time here, but Fiala had that many points, so who might we want in return? A first. Give me a first. Alright. That's a little bit cheese maybe, but give him a vet. They're a buyer, so 158. I'm not really too concerned about, but we're making some changes in our forward core. Brought in McDavid and physical presence, and Wahlberg will be physical too, so that's good. Okay, let's just take these guys. And let's do something we haven't done in a while. Sort by tallest player. Because we most likely won't get a guy that we're going to play anyways. 6'5" is the tallest. People are getting shorter, I guess. Is there anybody... This guy. Right defenseman. Within the rankings. Like, it was that guy at the top there. Get a big right-handed defenseman. Enforcer. Alright, so let's quickly see who we can re-sign out of the guys we brought in. So, McDavid wants an extension. 2 years, yeah, we'll give you that. Probably didn't need to give up Fiala if we're only giving McDavid 9.5. Connor McDavid in Anaheim. I mean, it's a nice place to live. He wants to come back. We'll give you 2 years. Commit to you. For me, 2 years is committing to a goalie. 6.95. Just gotta try something. Try having one of the top overall goalies. Alexander. We can do that. We'll probably qualify this guy. Chikrin's down, that's not good. Xhekaj. I mean, if we want, we could have Chikrin as our scratch. Alexiev, I don't think he'll be the guy for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just bring everybody back. Unless Xhekaj wants actual money. No, he doesn't. Four, 5, 6. Ridiculous McDavid's still the highest overall at 36. Gauthier, please. Oh my. Yeah. We'll give him 6 years. Probably doesn't put up that many points, but I like that he's physical. Maybe change our luck in the playoffs. Because what's he put up for points? Yeah, 58 is his highest, but whatever. He's a third liner. 10, 11, 12. So we're gonna just release these guys. Get a change in here. Wahlberg I definitely want to bring in because I'll show you guys. Look at that. Got good discipline too. I don't, like, I guess I built him like this. He's a real guy. Most recent pick for the Buffalo Sabres in real life. I guess we saw him playing in the World Juniors. Definitely didn't notice a guy who is super physical in the World Juniors, but we'll give you that. Lundestrom, I guess he wants to go to free agency. Beach, he'll go to free agency. So we'll basically get our whole fourth line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Petre, and then a fourth line. I guess Petre, Wahlberg. I like him. I like him. Then we just need a left winger and a scratch. Petre could be a scratch if we need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2. Oh, lots of extra guys here. You're not coming back. We'll get you in here. Obviously sign our elite grinder here. Just by counting, I will release him and bring everybody else back. Leo, 37. See how long we can keep him. Have like a 15-year AHL career with the Gulls after being on the Jets and stuff. Who was he drafted by? The Thrashers? No, the Jets. So hopefully everybody comes back. 23 mil in space. So McDavid didn't sign 10 by 6, or not 10 by 6, 10 by 2. Or we'll give him 10. He had 9.5. Gauthier didn't want 6 years. What about, what was it? 6 years. So offer him 4 years at 5 point. 4 years by 5? 4 by 5? Actually, no, we'll, because, no, okay, we'll do 4 by 5. Wahlberg didn't want 2 years. We'll give you a 2 by that. DeLeo, he's like, no, I deserve more money. Uh-oh. Didn't want the 2 years. What was it? So we'll give him 7.25. Slowly work up with you. All the scouts. Oh my gosh. They all didn't come back. You say you want to sign though. McDavid, we're gonna go up by $500,000 every time. Because there's no reason to risk it. Imagine getting McDavid on the team. That would be great. Gauthier, do you want this? Just give you your 3 years? Is that what's upsetting you? Wahlberg, we'll give you exactly what you want. Jacky, you don't want to come back? If he doesn't sign that, then he's not back. So McDavid re-signed. Perfect. 10.5 for 2 years. Still ridiculously good. Yeah, so Xhaka is gone. Wahlberg. We'll give you 1 year at 2.2. Gauthier. We'll give you exactly what you want. Still gonna be stickler with the goalie because you've had one starting season. We've got 2 more days. And he's not signed. We'll give him exactly what he wants for 2 years. Exactly. And it was a good thing we moved Fiala because we have no cap space. And maybe we're gonna have to look at this. Because defensively we have 4. We have an RFA. We have Chikrin. Maybe we'll trade for a defenseman that has a better contract. Because, like, obviously Terry's the outlier there. How many guys are we paying? Lots of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then Hamming. So it's hard to pay that many forwards, but I think we'll end the video there and we'll figure that out in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.